never believe it. Sunnyside. It's all dramas and tribe, so you never digest it.
Perfect.
And these are the figures for your dairy business.
Mm-hmm. Are you sure there are meant to be this many noughts on the end?
Oh, absolutely.
Seem an awful lot of money.
Oh, yes, it is. Now, other matters. I understand from your estate manager that your sheep have been infected with ovine encephalitis.
Oh, good Lord. Cloud on the horizon?
Quite the opposite. It's a godsend. The Ministry of Agriculture has agreed to compensate owners of any affected flocks, and very generously, I might add. And I've done some rough calculations.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, sometimes I think that if I farted, it'd come out in fibre.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Something wrong?
Only that we seem to be hurtling towards financial ruin like a fireball spinning through outer space.
Blimey, that sounds exciting.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? Bankruptcy. Eviction. And destitution. A piece of advice. Never set yourself up as an independent financial advisor. Ken, what in the name of Ozzy Carreras are you laughing at?
You've had your hair cut.
Yes, I have.
You look like a lavvy brush.
Listen, we got to cut down to just the essentials. Is it still the hair?
Yes.
In that case, I better cover up my risible hair. What about now then, Ken? You find this funny?
No.
Right then, let's get on with it. Sunnyside Farm, the essentials. Number 1, a year's subscription to Count Duckula comic. Room for a bit of belt tightening there, I feel.
Hey, but you said we could keep the essentials.
Well, that's right, but wacky cartoon bird adventures sadly do not fit into that category.
But he wears a cape.
Nonetheless, Ken. So that leaves us with fertiliser, maintenance, blah, 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 whiskey, crisps and Mayfair. Right. Oh, dear!
We could sell something.
Oh, yes. This place is a mecca for discerning connoisseurs of rust.
Yeah, or there's the sheep.
Ken, our sheep are like supermodels.
Yeah, I think number 48's the prettiest.
No, I meant they're scrawny, neurotic weirdos.
Well, a man in a nice woolly jumper told me what to do about them.
Who?
John Craven on Country File. He said a happy sheep is a healthy sheep.
Did he really? Where's the feather duster?
Why?
I'm going to go out and do Ken Dodd for the sheep. Oh, what a lovely day for having cack hanging from your woolly arse.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
No, not you.
Well, I think the sheep should be happy.
Yeah, and so should I. And there's only one path to true happiness. Bloody hell! 9 bottles! I better stock up sharpish. And while I'm at, can I have your assurance that nothing disastrous will happen?
Yes.
Good.
Or is it no?
Lights have blown again, then? Said the lights have blown again, then.
Yep. It's the party tomorrow. We might have to go on a horrible country walk. Or make lists of stupid leaves.
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just... No, nothing. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Mr. Sunnyside, what a lovely day. I can hear from the clanking of bottles you've been doing the weekly shop. How the distillers of the Northern Isles must rejoice.
I don't know if you've noticed, but it's rather wet.
Not in here, it's not. Unless, of course, you were hinting at something, maybe?
I was wondering if you could give me a lift.
Oh, I see. Well, no, of course not.
Understood.
But don't be too downcast, Mr. Sunnyside. There is one piece of good news to warm your heart as you wend your weary way home.
Yeah?
Yes, all my sheep have got ovine encephalitis, and the government's going to pay me stacks of compensation.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Bye-bye.
OK, Ken. I've been gone 40 minutes. What you done?
I haven't done nothing. Everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I even went round and checked.
Well done, Kenneth.
Yeah. The barn's locked. The hens are in. The sheep can't stand up. Gates are shut.
Hang on. What was that little bit in the middle again?
The barn's locked. The hens are in. The sheep...
Oh, Billy Bunter's balls. Billy Bunter's bloody balls. Billy Bunter's bloody bollocking balls. I nip out for 2 minutes and what happened? The sheep are falling over and retching their guts up. You know what this means, don't you?
Yeah, too many curly whirlies.
No, you stupid hoop. The disease. The disease. The disease! Yes! Yes! They've got ovine encephalitis, Ken! We're saved, yes! 1-0. 1-0. Yes! This is my hour! For once I am victorious!
Mum? You know I said that smelly farmer had a blue sheet on him?
Yes?
Well, now he's jumping on it and shouting Quentin Wilson's bum crack.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. Very nice. It's nice that something's actually happening out there. I mean, isn't it just great living here? Look, it's so peaceful. No cars, no crowds, no shops, no noise, no people, nothing. Nothing! Absolutely bloody nothing!
Maybe you'd better go upstairs and play. Look. Ray, it's Wendy. Look, something's happened. Justin was just looking out the window and... What? My what? Well, it's sort of tied back. Not quite a ponytail, no. He was just looking out the window... No, I'm not. Well, because I never wear lip gloss. You see, because it's tacky. Look, he was just... Yes, it is. He was looking out the window and, well, he just went funny. Look, will you bloody shut up and listen to me? Oh, God, Ray, I'm sorry. It's just this bloody place. I think Justin might be going a little mad. Oh, thanks for coming. He's over here.
May I say, you're looking particularly...
Help me with my husband, or I will nut you.
You know what, when you say that...
Don't say I look beautiful when I'm angry.
I wasn't going to.
Oh, God, look at him.
Now, he'll be all right, just leave him.
No, if this carries on, he'll have to go back to the city.
Oh, yeah, that'll be the best place for him, you see. Oh, Justo's got what we country folk know as, the madness.
The what?
The madness!
Yeah, so you said, but what is the madness?
His entire soul has been engulfed by the unutterable boredom of the great British countryside. The madness settles upon the sufferer like a maiden's tear on a silken kerchief. I've seen it before, and it's not pretty.
Oh, God. I'm going to phone a hospital.
I'd advise against that.
Why?
It's 35 miles away,
Well, we can drive there.
and it shut in 1963.
Oh, God, well, that's it. Then he'll have to go back to London.
What a crying shame. What a crying shame. It'll be difficult for you alone. But yep, you're right, you'll have to send him back. But still, maybe some knight in shining armour will come along and ride you like a kiddie's tricycle.
Silly, if Justin goes, I'm going too.
I beg your pardon?
We both leave.
Oh, well, what I forgot to mention is old Justo's going to be fine. Oh, yeah. I've seen the madness before and I can deal with it for you. Why send for an expensive psychiatrist when you've got the country expertise and know-how of Ray Sunnyside on site?
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
All right, but if it's not better by tomorrow night, we're going back.
Agreed.
Come on, darling.
I'll have finally tuned my bonkers treatment skills by then.
And no brutal country methods.
Of course not. Ramming a pitchfork up his yoghurt pot was never even in the running. Right. There must be something here bloody logical. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. The man who mistook his wife for a hat. Now that's what I call pissed. Oh, here we go. Practical Psychotherapy by Emil Hartmann. Right. The Female Eunuch by Germaine Greer. Whoa! Result. Ken? Where are you, Ken? Right. Time for a bit of research. The Female Eunuch by Germaine Greer. Germaine Greer. I can just see her now. Little Germaine in her little red leather miniskirt. Frilly white socks. Typing away with her long painted fingernails. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Germaine. I'm not as innocent as I look. What? Hey! What are you doing in there, you stupid switch?
Seeing what it feels like to be things.
What sort of things?
Shoes.
And what does it feel like to be shoes?
Shoey.
Oh, right. And what do the slippers feel like? Slippery?
Don't be stupid.
Oh, my profound apologies, Kenneth.
What are you reading?
Just some literature.
Oh, can I read that one?
Nope,
Why not?
because you can't read.
How dare you? I can read, you stinker.
Go on then, Dr. Brainy Balls.
You ready?
Oh, on tenterhooks.
The dog said no, but the Queen said yes.
Then...
And then they all went home and went to the zoo.
Very good. So that's what Professor Emil Hartmann of the University of Wisconsin has to say about the influence of the subconscious on the psyche.
I'll just go to bed then, shall I?
I think it's for the best. Come here, Germaine, you little sex pixie. Right, here we go. The ideal of altruism is possibly a high one, but it is unfortunately chimeric. Type Germaine as she sat in her lacy knickknacks She crossed and uncrossed her lithe tan legs and undid another button on her blouse, and she added, "We cannot liberate ourselves, and we cannot act in defiance of our own motivations. Oh, yes, she is hot. Tss. Oh, yes, yes. Instinctive creatures. Yep. Servant of the species. Yep. Practical psychotherapy.
Look, will you stop doing that? Mr. Sunnyside will be here in a minute.
Hello, kitty winkies. Want to come over and milk the bull again? Fret not, fair maiden. I'm now going to fix your rather wobbly husband.
Okay, so what do we do?
Well, what it seems to me we should do is have a Freudian, Jungian therapy session where we explore our feelings of denial and guilt transference.
Okay.
In the nuddy.
What?
All right, not in the nuddy. Let us have an initial exploratory exercise as a group, and then we can bring Justin in. Kenneth, what were you like as a child?
Littler.
No, you stupid curry. I mean, you know, when we was with Dad and that.
Exactly, Ken. You imagine you're a child and... Actually, no, Ray. Imagine you're in childhood. Imagine you're your father looking down at me, the young Ray, okay?
Yeah, all right.
So, Dad, I've got my shirt dirty and...
Have you? Why doesn't that surprise me, eh? Eh? Hey, you spineless, witless, worthless, snivelling, bedridden little runt! Do you hear me? You want some, eh? You want some? You want some? We didn't really get on.
Well, that was, interesting. Maybe you should turn your attention to Justin. So, what do we do?
The way I see it is, the human brain is like an air traffic control system, making sure all the thoughts go to the right place at the right time without crashing into each other.
Go on.
Well, what has happened in Justin's case is that the air traffic controller is drunk. And so all the aeroplane thoughts don't know where to land, making him mental.
Right, that's it.
Hey, wait. There is something else we could try.
What?
We could torture him.
You could what?
Well, all the other bollocks didn't work, did it?
Right, that's it. I'm going to book a cab. I'll get the kids ready.
Justin, can't you see how worried I am? I desperately want to shag your wife. Don't take her away from me. Please, I'm begging you. Pull yourself together!
Oh! What's going on? Have I been asleep? I feel really weird.
Red Adair's danglers! I've sweating well done it. Look, if Wendy asks, I was Mr. Psychological Genius, okay?
Justo, you're back with us. What happened?
Oh, yes. I didn't want you to see. It wasn't pretty. I had to delve into the darkest corridors and alleyways of his psyche. Didn't I, Ken?
Yeah, he did.
I had to use all the...
And I went with him.
Yeah, all right.
It was dark and scary, and there was something dripping, plink, plink, and I nearly got lost. I had to shout for help. I went like this. Listen, Ray, 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 help, help, help. And then this big creature with big buggly eyes and eight...
Ken! Cats! Quick for a man of his build.
You go upstairs, darling. Listen, Ray, I'm really, really grateful. Why don't you come round for drinks later?
Yetta.
Yeah, and listen, if there's ever anything I can do for you, you only have to ask.
Well, if anything occurs, I shall let you know. Right. Me on top, handcuffs, French made, yoghurt. Her on top, Wonder Bra cucumber. And if the old fella laughs out, me on top again, straight. No message.
Hello there.
Morning.
City folks, are we?
Sort of. Ministry of Agriculture.
Oh dear, I do hope there's no trouble.
Yeah, we've had reports that some of the local sheep flocks are infected.
Ovine encephalitis. Sunnyside Farm?
You want to go down the end of the lane, 2 beats of a sparrow's wing, and you're there.
Thank you.
Result. Where? Oh, cats. Gone.
The usual.
Please.
1 Vimto on the rocks coming up. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Drinks with Wendy tonight. Bottle of scotch in one hand. This is about as good as life gets. And with a lolly from the ministry for them sheep, I could really make something of myself. Cheers!
Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip!
Wait. No need for all that. Splendid. My compensation lolly, bang on time. Off to your room.
Why?
Because you'll either terrify them or bore them.
Right.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Come in. I take it you've inspected my sheep?
We have, yes.
Splendid. And what will you be offering me by means of compensation?
Nothing.
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 I must say nothing is a little less than I'd budgeted for in my calculations. Didn't you see the sheep falling over, rolling their eyes round, all that?
Yes, we did, but this isn't really symptomatic of ovine encephalitis. This is more symptomatic of the fact that your sheep were, pissed.
Pissed? How in the name of chocolate Pop-Tarts did my sheep manage to get pissed?
Well, we don't know. It's a bit of a mystery, really, although it might have had something to do with the empty bottle of bells we found.
And this copy of Count Duckula magazine.
Ken. Bloody Ken. I'll slay him.
And, by law, we have to levy a statutory fine for making fraudulent claims.
But I have no money.
Well, there's nothing we can do about
What
that,
about
I'm
a
afraid.
copy of Harry Seagam's If I Ruled the World?
No, I don't think so.
What about me brother?
What about him?
You could use him as a sexual plaything.
28 days to pay.
Excellent. Right, well, thank you very much for coming along and ruining my life.
Sorry, those are the regulations.
No. It's just another step down the dingy corridor of shattered dreams that leads inexorably to my grave. Night, night!
Do you want to play pirates?
No, Ken. I do not fancy playing pirates.
You can be Blackbeard.
Tempted. But I think I prefer to play a game of, say, 20 questions.
Ah, yeah, but not too hard.
Of course not. Question number 1. Why am I about to strangle you?
Hang on. Is it because of my singing songs?
No, try again.
That thing I do with the butter.
I'll give you a clue. What is a sheep's favourite tipple?
Water!
Spot on! Now, Ken, for the small family car and a holiday in Florida, I was busy wondering, why, for Barbara Cartland's sake, did you feed the sheep 37% Scotch. Take your time, Ken.
No, I know the answer.
Good. Is it because you are an almighty pillock?
No, I just thought...
Well, don't think. From now on, just stick to the basics. Like dribbling and blinking. You know, sometimes I think I'd rather have a penguin as a brother than you.
I was only trying to help. I see you drinking whiskey and how it's the only thing that makes you happy, and saying, this is the best medicine in life, Ken. So I thought if I gave the sheep some, they'd be happy and healthy. And we could sell them for the money and...
Hang on. You did it because you thought me drinking whiskey is the only time I'm ever happy.
The rest of the time you get angry or mopey.
You stupid edge. Ken, I didn't mean what I said earlier.
About me being an almighty pillock?
No, I meant that. I mean, I prefer you as a brother to a penguin.
Oh, thanks.
Just.
I was thinking, maybe Wendy'll make you happy instead of the whiskey.
No. What's the point? Another evening spent hopelessly staring at the woman of my dreams, till Justy Wusty comes along and says, well, Raymond, we must be off to bed now. Me trudging home and crying myself to sleep. No thanks, Ken.
Ah, great, we can play pirates.
Right, that's it. I'm popping off to Wendy's.
Need someone's hand to lead me through the night.
Hello.
Hello. Come in. Let me get you a drink.
Candles.
Yes, lights are blown again. Still, it's quite nice though, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Where's Justin?
Justin? Oh, yes, he's away till late.
All right. But the kids?
Yes, I'd forgotten. They've been invited to this party. That's where Justin's gone.
All right. Alone in the house then.
Anyway, come through. Oh, I thought maybe you could have a look at the bedroom door.
Your bedroom?
Yes, it sticks sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'll get it.
Anyway, you enjoy your drink. We can go upstairs later.
So, just me and you alone then?
Yes.
No one else around? No one to stop us from both getting what we've wanted from the moment we met?
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. No visitors, no cars.
Yeah.
No shops, no friends.
Yeah. Wendy, about this bedroom.
No pubs, no noise, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, Frank Boff's chopper!
Getting ready for tonight's headline bashing. Have I Got News for You is next on BBC Two.